Welcome back to the Make a Baby podcast. I'm Carolina Sotomayor, your podcast host and expert fertility Reiki womb healer. So today we are doing channeled wisdom for your fertility, and we're using oracle cards today. But before we get started, I want to announce something. We're doing something special every episode we're doing here in October. So for all our new listeners or our old listeners, we're giving away 1 month free every episode to somebody special that leaves a review. At this point, all of our reviews are like maybe from a month ago, so it's fair game. So starting in the next episode, since we didn't have one on this episode, we will give away 2 on Friday. This is episode 99. So on Friday, it's going to be really special when we have episode 100. Because 100 episodes, some people never get there in their podcast, and we've made it to 100 episodes in 1 year. So if you would like a chance to win a month free inside the Make a Baby membership, make sure to leave a review of this podcast. And how you'll know is that we'll give you a shout out on the next episode. And then I'll ask you to send me a DM and I will send you a link to get 1 month free. That means you get full access to the membership, attend the live calls, you get a 10-minute call with me. You also get access to our broadcast channel on Boxer. And if you're watching the video, this is my little puppy. His name is Pig. So let's get started. What we're doing today on episode 99, we're going to ask 4 questions. What do you need to know at this moment to be at ease? I think that's really important to know how to feel at ease, because a lot of women that are trying to conceive are in survival mode. They're in fight or flight. You need to get out of that so you can start healing, so you can start to feel more relaxed. What do you need to focus on your fertility? Abundance. Isn't that a great question? That's number 2. And the third one is, what do you need to heal in your womb and fertility journey? The last question is, what does Spirit Baby want you to know now? Aren't those great questions? I'm super excited to dive in. So, let's go ahead and start pulling cards. All right, Peg, you want to help? We've already shuffled, but we'll shuffle again. Peg, it's kind of hard for me to shuffle with you here. Let's try to make it happen. Ooh, they're popping out. You're just going to sit here? I'm going to put you down. Here you go. Go down. If anyone is wondering, life's a little crazy today, but it's really great crazy. I have wet hair, and I got the best news this morning that one of my dear friends, one of my Reiki students, one of the best mamas I know, is pregnant with number 2. You know who you are. Shout out to you. And so if you're listening to this and you're like, I'm pregnant, I'm not fertility, then when you hear this, interchange and the word for fertility for pregnancy. So let's go ahead and get started. Woo, this one popped out. So this one that just popped out is Saint Germain. What do you need to know at this moment for ease? Saint Germain is about karma that is releasing. With this energy, we need to make sure you're creating your own path. You're carving out all the great things that you want. So you have to let go of other people's expectations. If you're doing things for other people, meaning like, I'm doing this because he wanted me to. I'm doing this because my mom wanted me to. I have this career because I didn't want to disappoint my father. That needs to stop. Literally move beyond that and trust that what you want is going to serve you and those around you better. You have to create room for the things that you do want. And this is going to create less stress for you, less friction, less drama. So if there is drama, understand that it's because you're not honoring yourself. And there's this well-known advice. If you're trying to attract more money, they tell you to get a wallet that's a different color, like a yellow or a red. And they tell you to make sure everything is nice and neat inside. Get rid of the old wallet that's stuffed with receipts, stuffed full of like crumpled dollars. You have to create room for the new money to come in a welcomed area, in a nice clean wallet. And because those are habits of affluent, wealthy people, they have nice, clean, neat wallets. So for you, what are you inviting in? And are you creating room for it? So what is it that you are wanting? Do you have space for it? And I'm not talking just in your house. I'm talking about in your heart. I'm talking about in your mind, because everyone has capacity. So what are we doing? Are all the things that you're doing every day creating space and flow for the thing that you want? Are you working the job that you want for when baby comes? Do we need to take steps now to create, like, so if we did get pregnant next year, are we making steps now? Are we applying for the jobs that might have the better maternity leave? Because you deserve these things. That's Saint Germain. So move beyond the drama and create your own path. Create space for the things that are going to flow into your life that you want for you, not what you want for others. Now, this one popped out too. Two popped out. So what do you need to know? What do you need to focus on for your fertility abundance? And if you're pregnant, then this is your pregnancy abundance. This is Lady Venus. This is downloads and understanding. So with this means right now you are speaking with your spirit guides, your spirit babies. All of those ancestors are all giving you downloads through your crown chakra. Pay attention to your thoughts in the shower, when you're washing your dishes, when you're doing your laundry. It's all super important because the truth is being revealed to you. Their wisdom from the other realm is being sent to you through your thoughts. Especially if they're repetitive, that means you're not paying attention. They also might be sending you numbers. So if you're seeing 444, and I see 444, it is, yes, you are making the right decision. Yes, you're on the right track. So the next question is, what do you need to heal in your womb or fertility or pregnancy journey? Mother Mary comes up. When Mother Mary comes up, this means we need to let go of the need to be right. We need to bite our tongue. And it's an opportunity to heal any mother wounds or any conflicts we might have with our mother. So this is an opportunity for you to see and reflect. How are you inviting peace in your relationships, conversations, situations, in your daily life? Do you feel like you need to have the last word? If you do, I want to tell you, it's not because you need to have the last word. It's because you don't feel heard. You don't feel supported in the conversation, and you don't feel seen by whoever you're speaking to. So that is why you feel you need to drive home your point. But even when you drive home your point, you're not winning. They're not hearing you. You're actually just driving more space and more harm and more pain between you and the person that you're really desperately trying to reach with your words. So how can you do this with more flow? How can you do this with more ease? I always like to start with a pause. I make sure I'm grounded, I'm fed, and I'm hydrated before I approach the person and say, hey, I want to connect. When is a good time for you to connect with me? And they're going to be like, what do you mean connect? It's like, I want to talk to you. But first, I always like to have that other person go first. I know this is counterintuitive. You're like, but I want to be heard. But if you let the other person go first, it's going to soften you. If you're actively listening and holding space, not interrupting, and you're not waiting to say something and blurt something out or interrupt them. Because if you're doing that, you're not actively listening. What I have found is when I've let the other person go first in their explanation of things and them explaining things, then I've actually changed sometimes how I felt, because I got a deeper insight into things that I didn't know about. It helped me see their point of view. There was usually something that I missed. I learned this at a marriage conference with my husband when we first got married, because I grew up with divorced parents, so I knew how to really destroy things, but I didn't know how to be a good wife. I didn't know how to be married in a healthy way. And this was one of the things. So if you can listen first to the other person, it'll also model the behavior you want them to give you when it's your turn. So right now, it's okay for you to choose peace. And that situation, how does peace look like for you? Maybe you really need to think about that, like outwardly. How can I invite more peace? Does that mean I need to stay in more? Do I need boundaries with certain people? Do I need to sleep more? Do I need to sage my house? Do I need to exercise more? Like, how can I bring more peace into my life, into my being? It's up to you. And then the last card is, what does Spirit Baby want you to know? Hope. This is love and acceptance. With this is really important for you to understand that love is yours. Baby loves you. They want to be with you as much as you want to be with them, and they are sending their love to you. So make sure you're recognizing your divine worth. It is your birthright to have everything that you want. It is your birthright to be a mom if you want to be. It is your birthright to literally have to be worthy of the things you want. You are born worthy of the things that you want. So it's super important to understand right now what you're feeling. Baby is sending you messages like, you are worthy. I see that you're worthy. I love you. I want you to be more loving towards yourself. It's all coming together for your divine worth and you learning how to accept love in big ways. So a couple of things that we're doing in the Make a Baby membership, we're allowing, if you want to try it out, we're allowing you to join us for 3 days trial free. And if you don't like it, you feel free to cancel before the 3 days is up. We have some new amenities in the membership. We have an office hours calls where you can come and ask all the questions that you need to. That's once a month. And then we have a masterclass and live healing call once a month. Those calls are also recorded and uploaded into the portal, and we would love to have you. We also just launched our Voxer broadcast channel today, so I'll be going in there every day and giving everyone a shout out and giving Reiki. Voxer is a walkie-talkie app, just in case you didn't know. If you are wanting more and you're not quite ready to commit to the Make a Baby membership, check out our free Facebook group, which is linked in the notes. That's called the Reiki Babies Vortex, the Healing Mothers Movement, because we are on a mission to serve you from fertility through postpartum with Reiki. Healing is not a one-time event. It is a choice and a journey. And the more that you heal, the less your babies have to endure and the more generational trauma that you can end. So I do this is because it's what worked for me and it's what helped me conceive my son, who's now almost 7. And we have now 92 Reiki babies. So until next time, my friend, let the Reiki flow. Frustrated being told you are fine by your doctor, exhausted from negative pregnancy tests every month, wanting a deeper connection on your fertility journey with your spirit baby? The Make a Baby membership is exactly what you need. Using Reiki will help you connect to your spirit baby, heal the trapped emotions blocking fertility, and support you in our life-changing community. With over 90 Reiki babies, we invite you to try the Make a Baby membership for free. Check it out in the show notes. Let's get you pregnant.